map 10, lot 137. And they are looking for a setback variance,
Sidewalk setback.
sidewalk setback in order to build a garage, which I believe is an attached garage in the house.
Yeah.
So before we get started, have you guys done this before?
Have not.
No, okay. So you've already filled out your application. There's criteria on the application that you were required to respond to. Tonight's purpose is for you to actually present your justification, reasons why you think you should be granted the variance. That being said, we are typically a 5-member board. That's a full board. If we have all 5 members present, you're required to get at least a 3-person vote in your favor in order to get the variance approved. So if you have 5 people, your odds are a little bit better than if you have 4 people present.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, where I've only got 4 people and I'm not expecting anybody to show up, you have the option of either moving forward with just the 4 persons that are present or asking for a delay, in which case we'll try to get all 5 people again next month. I also have a couple of alternates, but neither one of them could make it either.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm sorry. Actually, thank you for saying that. I've actually got to appoint Tom Cooney as a member. He is one of our alternates, so he did show up. I apologize. He is here to backfill.
The other guys were slacking.
The other guys are slacking. Yeah. So at this point, if you wanted to, like I say, postpone, move forward, that's your call.
So what if it goes 2-2?
You would not meet the requirements.
Gotcha.
You got to get 3.
Okay.
Exactly.
Sure. Let's go for it.
I'll go for it. Okay. Just for the record, applicants agreed to move forward with a 4-person board. So that being said, like I said, you need to go through the criteria. Each one, you have your own application in front of you. Provide as much information as you can related to each of the criteria. It's, again, your job to convince us as to why you need relief from the variance. We're not here to actually make the rules. We're just here to grant relief when it's warranted. And those criteria are all we have to go by. And your responses to those criteria are basically all we have to go by here.
Yeah.
Any pictures, anything else you want to introduce, we can take all of that from you as well.
Okay.
So,
Did you officially appoint Tom as the full?
I did, yeah. Officially appointed
Should I
Tom
look
to
up
the
Google
board.
Maps right now to get it over with?
We've been doing that. I've heard. Yeah.
I know. Oh,
We have
yeah.
a street view too. So
Yeah. Oh, no, I can't. I'm dead. Sorry.
Anytime you want to get started, go right ahead.
okay. Yeah. So we're just looking to put in a attached 2-car garage. We have a hardship, which is we have 2 frontages on Nathan Drive and on Pinecrest. Yeah, corner lot. So this would go basically to the end of the driveway, and it would stop right there. So it's right at the same spot where the driveway ends.
And this would be depicted on a drawing.
Yes, it's in the site plan.
Is that one right there with the orange?
Correct. The orange is the 26 by 26.
One there.
2-car
I think
garage.
I got one more of those drawings.
Do you have a raised ranch or a garrison colonial type house?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And you're
split
just putting a
level.
garage on the side of it.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
So you can see the driveway goes right to it there, and
And oh, that's right. And the frontage. So you're held to a 50-foot frontage, and you're on this side, on the Pinecrest side.
yeah,
So you're looking for 9 feet.
6 feet.
Well, 50 foot, 41 minus 50 is 9, isn't it? Right.
What's the variance part of
The
the?
setback is 50 feet from a residential single-family house. There's 20 to the rear, 20 to the sides. And it's a 1-acre lot. So you've got
Okay.
a 26-foot garage extending from the main dwelling. And according to the map here, you've got 41 feet between the edge of the garage and the setback. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a 9-foot variance.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Not 6.
Okay.
There's no math there. There's no math in 6. Okay,
It was upside down when he wrote it.
here you go.
We have another copy over
Oh,
here.
you do?
Yeah, that means I published it wrong too, because I put it down as where 20 foot is required, but it should have said where 50 feet is required.
As a frontage. Yeah.
But we were both wrong since he said 6 feet.
Okay.
All right, so,
It looks like this house the driveway was set up originally for a garage there, wasn't it?
Right. That's what it looks like.
Interesting.
yeah, I don't know how long the 50 foot's been in place. All right. Go ahead. We know what you're trying to do.
That would, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want me to go through the whole?
Yep, you have to. Unfortunately, you do.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's 26 by 26. The variance will not be contrary to the public interest because the structure and resulting lot line adjustment will not alter the essential character of the neighborhood or the health, safety, or general welfare of the public. The spirit of the ordinance is observed because the structure will result in no change in the existing conditions on the ground. There are also no increase in the septic load on the property. Granting the variance is not contrary to the spirit of the ordinance. Just keep going.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, if we have any questions, we'll ask.
Okay. Any loss to, substantial justice is done because any loss to an individual which is not outweighed by a gain to the general public is an injustice. Denial of this variance will result in no gain to the general public as the density of development will remain unchanged. The granting of this variance will have no negative effect on the neighborhood's present or atmosphere. The values of surrounding properties are not diminished because surrounding property values would only increase if anything. Structure will increase our value at 1 Nathan Drive and will not be an eyesore to others. Again, the hardship is the property has 2 frontages, which are Nathan Drive and Pinecrest Road.
How long have you guys been in the property?
January 2016.
Do you know when the house was built by any chance?
What was that?
Do you know when the house was built?
1978.
Well, 78.
Yeah.
About the same time my old one was built. What do you have between where the proposed garage is going to go and Pinecrest? I mean, is there vegetation there? Or what?
Yeah, so there's vegetation, trees. There's a shed there now that we'll get rid of.
Large. Oh, there's a shed right where the garage is going to go. What's the other box that seems to be? Is that another shed?
Another shed, yeah.
Can you see your property, your house from the street from Pinecrest?
You can, but not like
In the winter?
perfectly. In the winter, yeah, you can see
Yeah.
it better, yeah.
So it's fairly well separate. I can't visualize.
Yeah, if you want to see a street view.
One of us.
You don't have.
Mine's dead. My phone's dead. One of us high-tech individuals ought to be able to show up a Google Maps. John's got a phone right in front of his face.
I
He's
know,
not moving
it's-
his hands at all.
That's like,
So it's Google Maps.
see, you have a pool off to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The back side, kind
Yeah.
of preventing you from doing much on that side.
Right.
26 by 26, 2-car garage.
Yep, 2-car.
That's pretty big, huh?
But do you want to see Google Earth? Or-
Google Maps.
Basically, we wanted it
Nice
to end
view.
at the driveway there. Just so.
Well, that is true.
There's street view there?
Is that all garage or a breezeway or it's all garage?
Yeah, it'll be garage. And then there's a fence there too. So we're going to take down the fence and, well, there'll be a
Is that
little
what the
gate
dotted
there.
line is? No?
That's a setback. That's where the setback is. That's where the 50-foot
Oh,
setback
I
should
see,
be.
I see, I see. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
setbacks, yeah. Okay.
Oh, here you go.
And did the building department deny this?
Yes.
They did.
I do have a building permit application that was denied. So So the application is dated 7/31/2018. Building permit denied, setback to Pine Street, not to zoning requirements.
Found it.
Pinecrest, yeah.
Yeah.
No commentary, just denied, right?
Right.
It's Pinecrest
Usually
here.
doesn't write anything. Oh, that's it. I'm not even sure I can understand the signature.
You can take it.
Yeah.
That's the top view.
So,
Yeah, there's there's Pinecrest. This is the other street right here in the front, I think.
Yeah.
What is that?
I was gonna go to Street View, but, so the garage will go this way, and there's the trees in between.
What is the box at the halfway down your driveway? You have
Yeah.
an out
Shed.
another shed?
Yeah, so there's 3 sheds right there. And that one in the middle will be removed.
So what is the spirit of the 50-foot setback? Why is there a 50-foot setback in Litchfield?
Well, controlling density is one aspect, but safety, I'm sure, is another aspect, you know?
You know, let's overcompensate. Let's say you wanted to put this right up to the property line. I recall hearing cases where people would propose that, and because it's a corner lot, you know, a fire engine can't see what's coming around the corner when it goes around the corner. That's a safety issue. An ambulance or whatever, any kind of vehicle that
Makes sense.
So the question to me would be, well, is a 9-foot setback going to really obstruct any kind of visual around that corner?
I mean, from
Not any more than the trees
41
are,
to 50.
you know?
Well, no, not any one of the trees, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they're all trees through there.
And so what's the footage between the Nathan Drive and the front yard? It looks like it's got to be almost
50
100
plus.
feet, right?
Yeah,
100 feet from the front back.
maybe 80.
So it isn't like you're sitting right on the corner.
No,
If the property were here
Close.
and a garage were there, then you'd have that safety issue coming around the corner. But this is already set back. Right?
any idea what a standard size 2-car garage
Mine's
is?
that big.
Huh?
Mine's
26?
Mine's 28 by 26.
What do you got in there?
Oh,
Another house?
I've got tractors in there. No. A lot of junk.
Is your driveway
So does he got
already
3
set up
sheds too?
with
I know.
a 2-car garage?
Yeah.
We'll get rid of that.
Yeah. So it would, right where the driveway ends is where the garage would end.
It's already like the 26.
Exactly.
width.
Yep. Yeah, they should line up perfectly.
I also want to take this opportunity to read a letter into the record. This is from Daniel Desjardins and Lined Boylard. To whom it may concern, we, Daniel Desjardins and Lined Boylard, do you know if I'm saying that right?
I think so, yeah.
Approve of this project, and then they've signed it. They're located at 3 Nathan Drive, Litchfield, New Hampshire, 03052, which essentially makes them an abutter of yours. So they were notified, and they have submitted a letter in support of the request.
Awesome. Yeah, I've talked to a few others too, and they seem,
Yeah,
yeah.
I still can't figure out where is this is the road up from LMS, isn't it?
Yes.
LMS is right there.
Exactly.
yes, it's a red house. I
Okay.
drove by it.
Okay. Okay, it's coming to me.
Parker's right across, or somewhat across from it. Parker Circle.
The end of the Nathan Drive goes into the preservation.
Yes.
Woods.
Yep.
I forget what they used to call that.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Bless
That's
you.
what's coming. Now, someone also included a folder for this particular lot, map 10, lot 137. And I think, have you seen this?
That's an old one, yeah.
I think
have
it's
one
the
of those.
original.
Yeah.
Go back to 78, I assume. Not sure if it has any relevance here, but since it's in the file,
Septic.
I was curious to know if it had any showing of a garage.
I remember, yeah, this
So this
one.
is a septic plan, right?
I remember this one through Kevin Lynch for a loop when he looked at it.
Kevin Lynch?
Yeah, he looked at it and he said, you need to get it surveyed basically just because our file was like empty.
Yeah, well, frankly, I think when you're asking for a variance that, is down to feet and inches, and somebody can actually say, oh, that doesn't look like it's actually 9 feet, it's maybe 9 feet, 6 inches.
Yeah.
You could find yourself,
Yeah.
in trouble. All it takes is for one complaint.
Right.
This is more septic. Just bear with us for a minute because we don't really get an opportunity to look over any of this stuff beforehand. It's all relevant to the building of the house. 3 bedrooms.
Yeah, septic tank stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much all septic, I think, is what we've got here, other than this. Which really doesn't tell us much.
Is somebody from Parker Circle in the butter?
I listed them as one. I don't know if they technically are, but I put them on the list.
I'll make sure this gets back into the file.
So this is the closest
Not
house.
really.
Right.
Right here.
A lot of other garages on similar looking houses.
Parker actually right across from us has one. It's I think might even be closer to Pinecrest than ours will be.
Across the street?
Yeah, on Parker Circle.
Anybody got the ability to pull that one up?
That's what he's looking at right now.
Yeah.
What's that? So it's this one right across the street.
Yep.
What is that?
We get to look at people's backyards this way. We had a case last week that this guy's neighbor had this monster. He called it like an MTV pool. Rock garden, cliffs, the whole point. It was beautiful back there.
Wow.
Disneyland pool, wasn't it?
Huh?
Disneyland pool.
Yeah,
Oh,
something like
it's
that.
this
Yeah.
one. I don't think you guys were looking at the right one, were you?
Is the
It
house
was.
blue?
This
There's a blue house. That,
Yeah.
This one.
I think it's
It would be
actually
directly
one
across the
Parker
street from
Circle.
them, right?
Yeah.
On this side of Nathan Drive.
He was
Oh,
looking,
that's
he was,
So
Well,
then
he was
there's
looking over at
Pinecrest.
Parker Circle over here is what he was
Yeah.
looking at.
Oh, yeah, and I was looking at this one right
That's the
here.
one that.
So that's the garage I think that Chris is referring to. The one on the opposite side of Nathan Drive. is that
Parker,
correct?
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Well,
so
that's the
that would be-
garage, and there's
that would be
Pinecrest.
Two Parker? No, I mean
So
two.
if you can
Nathan.
sort of follow the
That's what
driveways,
he said one Parker, right?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be the one over here on Nathan. That'd be the one on Parker over here.
right? I can't even find his driveway. On this. Oh, is that his driveway right there, maybe? Is your driveway pretty much on the opposite of the person on the other side of Nathan?
Yeah.
Like the driveway's
pretty much.
almost in line with each other?
Yes.
So it looks like it's going to be running right, oops,
Oop.
right between those trees there,
Yeah, right.
coming up right towards the house.
His point is that this house has a garage already, and he's not sure if that's the right distance from Pinecrest, and I can't tell by this photo.
Yeah. And those-
But- Yeah, I couldn't tell.
And then the same thing if you look right over here on this one.
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know without pulling their files. All right. Any other questions from the board?
No.
No?
No, I'm good.
Typically what we would do is open it up to the public, let the public ask any questions. We don't have any other public here. So at this point, I could entertain a motion from anybody at the board to close public input. And what we would do is, once we close public input, we deliberate amongst ourselves here in the room in public. And we make a decision
Sure.
for or against or whatever.
So motion to close public input.
We have a motion to close public commit. All those in favor? Aye. All right. Yeah, I mean, the only red flag that went up with me was the size of the garage. I don't even know how big mine is, but it's not that big.
It's typical 2-car garage.
Yeah,
Is it
that is
13 feet,
13?
per side.
give or take.
I know a standard driveway is like
car plus
12.
2 or 3 feet each side,
Yeah,
right?
makes sense.
And then another foot or two in the middle.
Yeah, we have wood pellets and stuff. We'll probably try to stick in there, but
I got a motion. Anybody want to make a motion? Approve or deny? Or?
I'll make a motion to approve the variance request as stated.
So you're making a motion to approve a variance of 9 feet from section 310. Is that what it is?
You can.
In order for them to build the garage on the side of the house. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
So John Regan made the motion.
John Devereaux.
Devereaux seconds. All those in favor say aye. Aye. So your motion is approved, or your application is approved 4-0. Now, you're required to a 30-day waiting period before you can actually start construction. That's if somebody decides they want to appeal the decision that's been made. They have the right to do that. After that, you can start working with the building department again to get started on your construction, I would assume.
okay.
As long as you meet any other requirements that they might have.
Yep.
But there's no stipulations from the board here, so
Awesome.
Great.
you guys are all set.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You'll get a letter, which will just be a notice of decision. It will summarize the talking points or the criteria that you've outlined, and stating that it's been approved.
Okay.
You can bring that to the building department with you, but it goes in the file as well. So,
Okay.
and this stuff will all go back into the file cabinet.
Awesome.
All right.
Great. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
thank you.
Have a good night.
You too, thanks.
All right. I don't have any other business for this evening. So if you guys are all set, we can take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right. We have a motion to adjourn.
Oh, no, I want to stay.
Seconded by John Regan. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks for showing up and recording us.